Welcome back to the Playbook, guys, and firstly, question: find and insert an example of a bracketing market and a trending market, and put it in the space provided. So, one of the four markets: Eurodollar FX, oil, bunds, or E-mini S&Ps. Find an example, a nice strong example of a volume profile that's showing us bracketing, and then a volume profiling that's showing us trend or one time framing. Then the next question: find examples of the three turning points we discussed in part 6 and insert them in the space provided. Again, pay special attention to differentiating between the sort of slow loss of momentum open, the excess the slow loss of momentum top, the excess top, as well as then the extreme excess top. Again, try and differentiate between those key characteristics, because if you can early identify what those characteristics are, you will then not only develop your understanding of how turning points are formulated, but you'll then be able to sort of identify this pattern over a varying number of markets. Then, in the space provided, draw the four types of market open. So just visually draw them. What do they look like? Bang, open drive, open test drive, open rejection reversal, and the auction open. Fourth, in the space provided, draw the three main trade locations. So what are those three trade locations that are very often exhibited in volume profiling? And lastly, very exciting, we're finally going to begin our section at the bottom of your playbook, which are our strategies. This is probably the most important part of your playbook. Spend a lot of time on this. Don't rush through this process, because when you start progressing in your volume profiling career as a trader, you're going to constantly be leaning on these strategies I'm developing with you. You're going to be constantly upgrading them and adding to them. So take a lot of time developing these strategies. This is going to become your bread and butter. So using the three unique strategies, which are the inside daybreak, the V reversal, and the gap trades that we discussed in part 6, find an example of these strategies in the Eurodollar, the E-mini S&P 500, the WTI oil, and the German bund, and add them at the end of the playbook. Now, the reason I want you to do it in all four markets is for very good reason. If you do it in all four markets, it's going to make you realize that these basic three strategies occur not just in these four markets, but in any markets. And that the important thing when developing a strategy is to understand it's not so much about the strategy, but it's about understanding the principle underlying the strategy. If you can do that, not only are you going to develop the strategies I'm showing you, but you're going to start to develop your own unique strategies. Good luck, and we'll catch you again in part 7.